What up, guys? It's your girl ManicMeeks, and I am back with more Bands of Brothers. And if you're enjoying this reaction series or anything else I have on my channel, go ahead and subscribe. I'm here. You're here. Let's be here together. So, new light. She bright AF. There's only one. One setting, and that's on. But we'll see how this works. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. But it is bright. So that's an elephant. Okay. All right. Didn't feel like doing my hair. Just washed it and not even. And I'm trying a little something different with the sound as well. I moved my mic, so maybe that will also help with some of the echoiness that I was hearing when I would edit. But that's neither here nor there. So, Band of Brothers, episode 4. So in the last episode, what had happened in the last episode? If I can remember, that last episode was Carentan? Okay, so that was the episode with Private Blythe, I believe. So we have, it focused on him a lot. And I did see in the comments and also read some of the production notes. Because after I watch an episode, I go to Wikipedia and I read the episode outline just in case I forgot something that happened right before. But they did mess up on this one. Private Blythe didn't die in the war. He died in like 1967, I believe. So that was inaccurate. But other than that, just to see, not even the mental state, but just to see him cope with what was going on around him, it was just, it's very sobering. It's very sobering because these are all just depictions of war. To put yourself in the shoes of the people who actually were there. Because these are their stories. It's just a very sobering, it gives you a very sobering feeling. So it was focused on him. They took the village of Carentan because they needed that town in the route, I believe, to the ocean shore where their people were stranded or blocked off. So Sergeant Lieutenant, I can't remember. I'm going to say Lieutenant Winters and Easy Company and some of the volunteers from other squads went to Carentan to take it, and they lost quite a few people in that fight. And even Lieutenant Winters himself was injured. So you got a lot of the core group that they were focused on in the beginning in the thick of battle, and some of them didn't make it back. So you got to see how they took that village and what was going on for some of the soldiers, how afterwards it was just like next place, and eventually they all went back to England. They got called back. And they were really relieved that they were called back. But then, of course, they had to go back out again. So this is them going back out. And this episode is called Replacements. So I'm thinking this is like the extra people they used to fill in the squad since some of their squad mates were injured or dead. So that's what I'm thinking. But we're going to go ahead and... Oh, this made me so happy. I'm so glad he made it through this. Holy crap. That episode had me so stressful, I had to cry to get some of that stress out. I was so full of anxiety and all hell gnawnness. Like, the way that they were, well, not they, because all of them didn't treat them like that. The way that some of the people were treating them, because, they didn't... they weren't in the thick of the battle that they were just in, and what they just went through. Like, little baby McAvoy didn't make it. Little baby McAvoy died. That was sad. And he felt the need to take off. That's what I'm saying. I'm not taking off shit. Okay? He didn't make it. Okay? He doesn't get to wear one of these little thingies on his chest. Like, I don't have time for that. I don't. But that was a disaster. If the tanks would have if the British tanks would have shot through the buildings, would that have really helped? Because they came out with like 3 or 4 tanks out of like the woodwork. And if the people in the village knew they were there, did they not want the help? Or were they just like, leave me out of it, even though it was going to happen in their village? Like, man. Oh, man. Man. And I was so terrified for Randleman. So terrified. Just that, like, and what I don't understand is how they can sleep. How can you sleep in this environment? How can you sleep in the middle of war? I wouldn't be able to. I would not be able to, nor would I be able to shoot straight, nor would I be able to even figure out what the hell is going on. Because I get confused on video games, let alone in real life. Like chaos around me, I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. But this is a really, really good episode. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to watch the next one, but I'm going to have to save that for next week because I'm going to be busy. A little bit busy. All right, guys. And on that note, thanks for hanging with me. And hopefully I will catch you in the next video. Bye. My God.